This is 6-time IFBB Bikini Pro Champion Brina Martinez, and I take ZMA5 to make sure that I get the zinc, magnesium, and vitamin B6 needed to keep my immune system healthy and snack strong.
What you're trying to insinuate here.
Yeah. Here with Jessie Vargas in Las Vegas, man. Obviously, you fought Manny Pacquiao a few years back. Ugas coming in as a last minute replacement. You had a full camp for Manny.
I did.
Ugas just a week.
Yeah.
How difficult is that?
Well, it's not easy, man. I mean, it's a difficult task for Ugas, but he's hungry. He has the desire. He's a fighter who is talented in his own right. I'm not sure if his style would be effective in a fight against Manny Pacquiao, a guy such as elusive as he is, but we'll find out soon enough. I think that whoever lands, the most effective blows can actually put the other fighter in trouble, in a bad situation. So we got to keep that in mind. And Manny Pacquiao is extremely fast, explosive, but if Ugas lands a punch, I mean, he could hurt him as well. We've seen him, surprise a couple of the fighters that he fought against recently. So, that's something that we should keep in mind. And what I mean is Ugas in the other fights. So, man.
Do you think that Ugas can pull it off with this little time?
Anything can happen in boxing, man. That's the thing that we've learned throughout the years, right? It's just, going back to it, I mean, it's not going to be easy. He is a late replacement. So for him to prepare for Manny Pacquiao in 2 weeks, it seems very difficult for him to be successful. But one punch could change it all. He does have the punching power to do so. Anything can happen, but it's very difficult against a fighter like Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao has the experience, the knowledge, the power, the strength. It's going to be interesting.
Do you think ultimately Ugas isn't fast enough?
I don't think he's fast enough to. I don't think he's fast enough to exchange with Manny Pacquiao, but he needs to take 4 to land 1. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And since he does have the power, and
that's dangerous. You take 4,
Well, that's the way it's going to be. I mean, not just Ugas, any other fighter, because a lot of fighters can't, maintain that consistency when it comes to speed, like Manny Pacquiao does. He's so consistent. He's so used to having that fighting style that it just seems like a regular style to him. But it's actually, it's exhausting, But he's so used to it. He pushes himself to the limit each and every time.
Do you think Manny's gonna stop him?
Yeah, I see Dan Rafael in the back saying what's up. Anything can happen. I personally think my analysis on the fight would be that the fight ends by a knockout in 8th, 9th round, but we'll find out, and it could be for either side. Meaning, whoever lands the best punch, I'll be in the 8th, 9th round.
People will be listening and be like,
all right, you want to know why? Because it's pretty easy. I mean, you just got to think about it, right? So Manny Pacquiao will put some punishment on Ugas. Ugas isn't going to just lay over that easy. It's not going to happen. Ugas is going to take him several rounds for him to connect the punch, right? He's not going to connect right away because first he needs to find down the timing. He needs to get down the speed that Manny Pacquiao is moving at and figure out what movements he's going towards, left, right. And when he does that, it becomes repetitive. You need to find that moment. And it's not going to take him at least half a fight in order for him to dissect exactly Manny Pacquiao's timing. That's exactly why I say that, between the 8th, 9th round, there might be a knockout. Then again, I also don't want to, I know both guys, so I don't want to pick one or the other. So I just say 8th, 9th round. And I won't tell you who I really think is going to win, but I'll tell you one of them is going to win.
How do you think Manny would have done against Spence?
I think he would have done good. I think it would have been very competitive, honestly, at 42. It's a surprise that he's able to go that, compete at that high level, even at 42. But, Manny's taking care of his body. He's taking care of himself. And, he's fighting for a country, which actually has, a lot more push for you to, a lot more pressure and push for you to give him that victory and give him that much more entertainment. People love you for it. It's hard for you to get out of that limelight.
What's next for you, Jesse? When are you gonna
that's what we're trying to figure out, man. I hope that we get back in the ring soon, but we don't know as of now. I have my promoter and advisor, Advisor Valencia, Heyman, who are working on it, Eddie Hearn. Hopefully we get something soon. But we also got other things in the works, honestly, that are going to be coming out very soon. People are going to be very surprised, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great overall, in the next move that I make. It's a long time coming, and people will hear the news soon in the next month or so.
All right, that's Jessie Vargas. Jesse, thank you, man.
Thank you for the support.